Oh, this is dusty. So I saw this on the Aldi website, and because I check their special buys quite a lot, and I hadn't seen much about this online, and I went looking and I couldn't find much about it online. There is one video that somebody posted about how it sounds and how you put it together, but it's in German, which I don't speak. So I thought for $30, because that's how much this was at Aldi today, I would just give it a go. So, according to the back, it's everything anyone can strum like a pro with the electric Strumbox ukulele kit. And I'm going to assume they also mean me. I do play the ukulele. Actually, that needs some. I do play the ukulele. I'm not, you know, amazing or even particularly good. So, does this have tape? No, I got my scissors for nothing. This is where my mad skills at opening boxes come into play. This is quite tricky. It's complicated. It's a complicated system. Now, hopefully, yes, there we go. So, I'm just going to have a quick look at what you get in the kit, and then I'm going to go away and fail to get this out. There we go. And put the strings and everything on, because they're not attached. So, this is what you get. You get the ukulele itself. It is based on a cigar box ukulele, but it is not. This is all printed. It's a paper wraparound. I don't know what this is made out of. I want to say... Actually, I want to say cardboard. It might just be very lightweight wood, but I suspect it's cardboard. And that's a shiny wraparound printed. It helps if you keep it in frame. So you get the ukulele, the handle... Oh, not the handle. The neck is wooden, obviously. You get the booklet to tell you how to play it and how to set up the uke. A play-along CD. You also get the strings, which are handy because you need them, because without the strings, you see, sounds like crap. And the bridge, which I need to stick on for myself later, which will go there, obviously, where it says put the bridge here. So, I am now going to go and put the strings on. I'm not going to make you watch me do that, because that's going to take me ages. And strings. Now, I haven't tidied up the end, obviously, and I haven't tidied up here. It's just knotted in under the board there, and then obviously attached to the tuning pegs. But before I set it all up and make it, just get my t-shirt out of shot, how unprofessional. I need to put the bridge in, and the bridge is, if you can see that, comes equipped with some little tiny spikes, because I thought maybe I'd have to glue it, but no, you just really get it in there. So, obviously I'm nowhere near anything like in tune, which is kind of the story of my life, but there we go. So we get that down there. So once the bridge is lined up with all its little liney bit here, I'm just going to try punching it in with my thumbs, because what's the worst that could happen? Don't answer that. Oh yeah, no, that's in. That's a surprise. I've surprised myself. All right, time to get this thing in tune. Okay. So it's actually a couple of days later, because the strings would not settle for any considerable length of time. I apologise if you can hear my neighbour's dog. You'll probably hear mine shortly. So yes, I was giving the strings a chance to settle so that it would stay in tune long enough to demonstrate what it sounds like. And I don't have an amp. I do have an amp, but it's in the shed and it's miles away. So I can't show you what it sounds like. I can't show you what it sounds like because sound doesn't look like anything. I can't let you hear what it sounds like through an amp. There is another video on YouTube where a gentleman does just that, and I will put the link for that in the description box below, assuming I remember. If I haven't remembered, you can yell at me. So it's fine. I should have made a strap for it, but I was going to, but as it turns out, I couldn't be bothered. The thing that puzzled me, which I have realised is not a thing that should have puzzled me in any way, because I was wondering, once I got this into tuning tension, how the cardboard box, because it is cardboard, didn't just kind of go, and that's because, obviously, and you're probably saying it to the screen right now, this piece of wood and this piece of wood are the same piece of wood. They just run up the middle of the uke there. So I'm not going to play anything in particular, and that's because I just wanted to let you hear some chords, and not, as you may be thinking, because I can't think of anything I know how to play right now. It sounds okay. It's a bit tricky to hold, but it sounds all right. And I will point out once more that I play the ukulele. So this is not, I don't do this for a living. And you won't be surprised when you hear me. Okay, so just a little... So it's okay, it's fine, it sounds all right. The neck is so thick. I can't believe how thick the neck is. And if you compare the neck to... But I was comparing this before and it doesn't look that much thicker. I'm hoping that my camera's focusing on this now. But I think it's because this... I think it's because this one is shaped. And to let you compare to my usual uke, which is a Cordoba. And I've got too much hair. Here we go. Oops. Not a great comparison there. It helps if you actually make a chord shape before you hit the strum. So obviously the cardboard one sounds cheap and cardboardy, because it is. I don't know that it's a novelty. I'll hang it on the wall. I don't think I'll play it very often, mostly because this neck is so thick. And, in the booklet, it advises you quite correctly to put your thumb at the back and use your fingertips to make the chord shapes, but that's quite hard to do on this neck. So I was thinking if the cardboard box ever crumbles, I could make another ukulele out of this neck and endy bit. There's a name for the endy bit, isn't there? Probably.